Hello friends, good morning, Sat Shri Akal. This is Kamaljeet Singh here from Punjab Kisan Union. I am here to speak about the recent situation of this Kisan Morcha that is going on around in the borders of the national capital of India, New Delhi. And here we are sitting in lakhs and lakhs of our people who are sitting here, camping here since last more than 2 months. And still the government has not given an ear to our issues, our demands. What instead we are seeing is that recently the world may have noticed that Indian government has recently conducted its budget session in the parliament, and there it has placed its budget. The budget, we all know, is always the reflection of the government's policies and its intentions. What we find is that on the one hand, government is again and again repeating that it is ready to talks with the peasant organization, it is ready for any kind of amendments, and it is claiming that it is doing whatever is being done on the pretext of increasing farmers' income. But on the other hand, we have seen in the budget there is no intention, rather the intentions are other way around. Rather, we are seeing in the budget that Indian government is hell-bent upon diverting all the resources of this nation into the coffers of these corporates, which we already as farm organizations are claiming that they are doing this even in the farm sector. Recently, the Prime Minister, his agricultural minister, they all have always repeated that we have no intentions to divert anything from the MSP of which is being given to the peasants of many states. But in the budget, the government had a golden chance. The government had a chance that it could have said something, it could have done something regarding the legalization of MSP, which it otherwise claims to agree, which it otherwise claims that they want to make the MSP equal to the Swaminathan Commission. But this has not been found a single word's place in the whole budget of national budget of India. So this is where we pin the intentions of the government. The government is clearly against increasing any farm income. It is clearly against giving any support to its farmers. It is clearly all hell bent upon to diverting all the farms for profiteering of the corporate sector. Even on other fronts, we have well seen that Indian government has not done anything, any substantial step has been taken for the people who have lost jobs recently, who have lost their livelihood sources recently. Nothing has been done for them in the budget. So we can see the restlessness of Indian people, the restlessness of particularly the farming community, that is very well justified even with the very budget document that has been placed in the parliament by the Indian government. The next thing which I want to discuss with all of you today is the issue of the human rights record of this government. We have seen recently many international personalities like Rihanna herself, like Greta Thunberg, who had stood up for all these issues of environmental crisis, and many more people who have meaning, who are well-meaning on the international scenario. They have tweeted that Indian government has cut down the internet on these farm people who are sitting here in the borders of Delhi. Why the internet has been cut? Not only the internet, we have recently seen that at least 2 of the scribes of journalists, they have been not only manhandled by the police, but also have been facing false cases. They have been sent to jail for it. So why the government is doing this? We want this very small kind of movement to become an international movement for justice from corporate houses. These are the same corporate houses who have been scuttling governments of Latin America, who have been taking over the mines of Africa. These are the same very corporate multinationals who have been funding wars, who have been manipulating the governments to convert their budgets in favor of corporates. So we are here in India, our poor peasants, our poor farmers, they are fighting against those corporates, and those corporates have made the very unfortunate thing is that they have made the Indian Parliament their own stooge. So this is what we are facing, and we need the international support, and that support can come particularly on the point of the human rights issue. Everybody has seen recently the nails that have been grown behind the barricades. Everybody has seen the kind of force that has been already being used against the masses, like the tear gas shelling, the water cannons in this severe cold. So all these things must be challenged by the international community. Human life is not worth it. Human life is not we are not here for all these things. So we are here to live peacefully. We are here to work our own livelihood, work on our own land and fields. But we have to fight. So this fight is not only fight of the Punjab peasantry or the Haryana or the UP peasantry. This fight is of everybody in the world who wants a peaceful world, a peaceful planet. So that peace can only come if we resist these corporates, if these corporates are resisted back to their dens. So only and only in that case we'll all live in peace. So here we are against all kind of wars, against all kind of force that is being used to scuttle all peaceful protest all over the world. We have to unite. So this is a message, this is a demand, this is a appeal to all the democracy loving, all the peace loving people of the world. Thank you.